Peace, family. Ashe. I send out to you nothing but cosmic love and protection at this time. I hope that all is well with you, of course. And like I always say, if you feel it isn't, baby, it is. And that's just period. All right, y'all, this is part 2 on the teas. So let me basically update you guys on some information that I have, as well as some new tools that I have, and so on and so forth. So overnight, you guys may have seen what I did with how I basically laid out all of the items that I needed for my project. And basically what I did last night, all I did really was if you go watch part 1, you will basically see everything and the layout of it before I begin starting this project, so please do so. But for those who have, all I really did last night was glue this. I know this is like in the way almost, but we're gonna see how we will work with this. Sometimes things happen for a reason, so it's like a oops-a-tunity type of thing. So like I said, let's see how this works. But yeah, I basically took one of my pieces here that I have and I glued it onto this metallic base here. So that is going to either be, this is either going to be the base, or this is going to be my base. And I am like basically battling between the two right now, so I'm not necessarily sure 100% which side, but for now I like this side. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of marked these sides because it's the wooded side, but they're not very accurate, as you can see. But yeah, we're gonna get into that in a second. So yeah, I'm still deciding which side I basically want to create this base for the pyramid itself. But let's go into the tools that I created. As you guys know, I bought this bunch of iron wire here, and I got mine from Lowe's, and it was very affordable. I want to say about $10, but it's like a 15-foot wire, and you can create. And I still have some left over, so let's see. I basically took some pieces of wire and I cut them about, I don't know, 5 to 8 inches, and I begin to wire them around my, I hope you guys can see, I begin to wire them around my fingers, my hands, and I use that as basically a mold to help me, guide me to these absolute, I'm going to be using that word absolute a lot, because that word absolute ties around this entire project itself. So a lot of these shapes and angles and sides that we're going to be directing, and basically aiming everything at its acute, absolute, best format. That's basically what we're doing here. We're using math and science, and we're connecting here. That's literally what we're doing. That's what we did then, and that's what we're doing now. You feel me? But yeah, anyways, like I said, I rolled these out, and I did 4. So let me show you. 1, 2, 3. They don't have to be all symmetrical, perfect. They're not going to be. It's wire, and I got a pretty thick wire. You guys definitely can get a thinner wire. This was really the only thing I seen in it, and I was like, you know what, let's just do it. So I got some wire pieces, and I had 4, but oh, here it is. Okay, yeah. And I'm basically gonna take those 4 and stand them amongst, I'm not sure, like I said, what side it's going to, what side is going to be my base, but it's either going to be the metal. Let's just pretend it is. So we're going to do these, you feel me? I tried to create like a lip, for me to glue it down, but yeah, let's see how that works. I definitely will be doing these, one here, one there, so on and so forth. So it's going to create like a serpent, almost like a portal, and it's like a loop, like a magnet, to basically connect and tap out, you know, into, if that makes sense. So tap out to tap into other dimensions. So yeah, those 4 will be surrounding that perimeter, and then we have here the base, the ring here, which definitely will be in the center, and it will actually be in the inside of the pyramid itself. So it won't be visible, but it will be you know, in there. So the energy is felt. I'm trying to figure out, like I said, I really do want to do, because I did my research on this, like I said, everything is science here and math. So I did my research on these chemicals, and I actually wanted to see which would create a more immense and profound, you know, reaction, which bond would be more, you know, immense. So I looked into the metal on metal, because iron is a form of metal. I actually did my research, and I found that being that they are the same, it won't do much, but it will create a reaction. Here, I got it here, and it says atoms that are electrically charged, ions, which are basically atoms that are electrically charged. And ions are created once 2 metals or 2 bonds are formed. So if I looked into here, it says metals actually creates a fusion, you feel me? Metals can create fusions and sparks, you feel me? So if I thought to myself, if I were to do 2, you feel me, it would even be more, you feel me? It would be 10 times more of a spark, of a you feel me, attraction, or that charge that we're looking for, you know? So it's like a fuse box that we're trying to create here. And with like I said, angles and dials, if you do them in these absolute and acute, let's just say, ranges, it will literally work just the way that you want it. Like, anything is possible here, just like those pyramids are, you know, in Asia and Egypt and China, all over the world, underwater, you feel me? All of those were symmetrical, you feel me? And they all have base, and there's something in those bases that I'm actually trying to tap into, because like I said, the base is the most important part of the pyramid, if you guys aren't aware by now. So let's see, I'm still debating between that, but it definitely pulls me to this side more, like I was saying, because 2 metals obviously creates a higher reaction, and we're always vibrating at a higher frequency here. So we want what's best, we want what's most. And I was also looking at metals here, guys, and it says that metals actually can deteriorate the wood, you feel me? And it will create like a rust, and it will begin to basically like break it down. And I don't want that. We don't want that. We want something sturdy, you know, and that's going to be reliable for damn near eternity, because those pyramids over there are still standing eons, decades later, you feel me? I don't want my shit trying to fall down in a week. But yeah, that's neither here or there. But yes, I definitely, I think I just made my mind up. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the metal, because metals actually, like I said, they create something you may know as an ionic bond, and it's basically a bond of ions that are created by other substances, you know, to formate a new charge or a new electricity. So this new electricity that we're creating is going to be even more intense, you know, even more immense. So that's why I wanted something that was going to have a base, a solid base, and, you know, a charged base. So now that we have the base covered, we're gonna obviously we're gonna, you know, figure these walls out, because I do want these points to be accurate. And if you can look here, which is like not a coincidence but like perfect, these actually have angles, like points to them, which is perfect, because that's going to be where I excuse me, I hope I'm not blinding you guys, but that's how I'm going to lay my, as you can see what I mean, that's how I'm gonna lay my mirror itself. So I was like, oh shit, you feel me? Look at spirit. But oh y'all, it's an enemy. Hold on. Okay, yeah. I'm like, okay, yes, this is perfect. You know, like I can make this work. So we're definitely going to be getting busy, you guys. We're going to get creative, super funky, super busy, and I'm like super excited. You feel me? Because this is like, literally, like, we're putting things into action. Like, we see these things all around the world, we see them on Google. Now it's time to actually bring it to life, and these are the new weapons, y'all. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get into that before I get distracted. So for because we have our base, for the top of our pyramid, or our portal, I actually went out and I bought some fresh and clean cellulite. So if you guys aren't aware about cellulite, these are actual tunnels, you feel me? These are spiritual, ancestral, whichever tunnels. These are actual microphones, you feel me, for the other side, and like I said, anything you do, anything you partake in, you need to set intent. You need to be direct, you feel me? Because this is a galaxy full of beings. We are in a multi-dimensional reality, you feel me? So no matter what, always set intent. But like I said, this is that key, that microphone, that telephone to the other side. And I got 4 of these, obviously to mimic that base that we're going for here, but to actually create a serpent, something that's going to call in and pull in. Everything is working with electricity and energy and currency here. So these are every little thing counts, basically, is what I'm saying. So yeah, I've always known for these to be deeply connecting, and very, very, very highly vibrational tools, you feel me? Not only will they help you to connect and reach out and also receive, but you can also get that protection, you feel me? You will also have that energy, that willpower, that strength, because this comes with a lot. Also confidence. Like, I'm reading my list here, and it comes with a lot. And it also is associated with gold. This stone here, or excuse me, wow, we're on the wrong stone, guys. We're on the wrong stone. We're on the wrong stone. I think that one is on the back, maybe. No. Okay, apparently not. But the one we were just talking about, yes, y'all, this is the tunnel. This is a tunnel. Like, this is a whole microphone. Once you start using these and working with ancestors and, these ether beings, you will literally start to pick up and hear, channel, and be able to use your discernment. Thank you. And it's like, have that ability to know, so it's like 2 in 1 almost. So I got 4 of these, and like I said, I might even stand these up, you feel me? Like, how my wires are going to be in each corner of my base? I may even kind of like place these there like this, or like standing up like this. So we'll see. Like, I hope you guys are following me, but like, I may even have them kind of standing up on each 4 corner, kind of like mimicking these almost. But yeah, like I said, I'm excited for this, you guys. And finally, we have our pyrite. This is a pyrite. I actually picked this beautiful baby up today, and it was absolutely stunning when I seen it. And I almost didn't get it, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, she's a little expensive, I don't know. But Spirit is teaching me how to not look at prices, but to feel, to not actually, in general, Spirit is teaching me how to not use my eyes, these physical eyes that I was born with. I'm beginning to use my senses, you feel me? And that's just the way that it is. I'm actually comfortable with that. Like, if something doesn't feel right, I don't jump to worry and all of these different questions in my head. Like, I'm not lost. I actually just I feel, and it's such a relief when you can finally have that sense of knowing, you feel me, without even having to question and worry, you feel me? So yeah, it's a great thing, to develop that connection with Spirit, that connection with self, and that connection with source, because you are all and all is one, you feel me? But yeah, anyways, so like I said, this is going to be the pyrite that I have here. I just purchased this baby, so she's fresh. She doesn't have any of my energy on it. Well, I mean, she does now, but like not as of usage, you know, it won't be used outside of this pyramid, outside of this project. So she's dedicated to this, and if you guys aren't aware, this is definitely going to be the very, very top of my pyramid, of my portal here. And this is used as infinites, you feel me? I don't know what it was that allured me towards this, but I do not question energy, and I do not question the way that I feel. So like I said, I wasn't gonna get it because I'm like, it's too expensive. But yeah, I'm definitely starting to not care. And you feel me? The more we care about costs and worrying about how much something costs, you feel me, the more money basically becomes a fear and a hazard and a burden on us. You know, if we just let the shit go and we just kind of like don't hands up with it, you know, obviously be responsible, but hands up. Don't wrap your mind around it. Kind of like, think of it as a seatbelt. You just get in and you put it on. You don't worry about if the seatbelt's going to break as you're putting it on, do you? You know, you just kind of flow with it. You get in the car, you put it on, yada yada yada. But yeah, anyways, sorry y'all, I get sidetracked so easy. But this is going to be the very, very, very top of the peak. This is the dome. This is it. And I'm going to create another one of these. Let me see if I can find it in this graph. Okay, here it is. I want to create another one of these, and I want to kind of do something with this. So y'all see where I'm going with the energy. Y'all see where my idea is kind of at, I hope. But for the most part, I'm still trying to get it together. I have the vision, but you know, I'm still playing around. I'm going in a little bit blindly, you know, so bear with me, guys. But I am going to keep you guys posted and up to date with every single step that I do, including this information. But yeah, before I head out, I will go over some final information with just some fun facts that I actually got. So this is actually going to be a perpendicular pyramid, or a perpendicular, let's just say a perpendicular format. So everything here is going to be at angle, like I stated before, and I actually got some information on this already. So this is going to be a 90-degree angle, which is, like I just got done saying, a perpendicular form is going to be in a 90-degree angle. So if I do 90 and 90, which 9 and 9 makes 18, add that 0, I got here 180. So I started to break down 180, which gave me 8, gave me 44. 1 obviously can't break down, so that's gonna drop. Stay with me. So 180 breaking down, because really these zeros don't matter in numerology. Zeros don't matter, they cancel out. So you break down at 8, like I said, and that gives you 44. 1 and 44. And then I took the number 144, hey, and then I squared it, and that gave me 1936. 1 and 9, 1 can't be, you feel me, bothered basically in numerology. So 9 drops down, 3 and 6 gives us 9, 9 and 9, that cancels out, and boom. That gives you the acute, there's that word again, format that we're looking for. We are 9 ether beings. Do you know who we are? We are the universe. Look at everything on you. You are the number 9. I hope you guys can see. You are the number 9. Period. Look at your ears. Look at your belly button. Look at your skull. Look at your head, the way that you're shaped. Look at everything around you. Look at the calendar, how they mock you with the 12 strands. Look at the clock. Look at everything they've placed around you to show you who you are, to literally mock you in front of you. When are we going to start tapping into us and believing and pushing us? You feel me? Now. There's no wait, there's no later, there's no maybe, there's no soon. It's now. And these are the new ways of being. So like I said in the last video, part 1 goes into depth with everything that I have. Part 2, we're starting to get into it. Part 3, you're definitely going to see some new moves. So yeah, stay on the lookout, family. Peace, peace, peace. Stay safe and get it together, y'all, because I want to see it, period. Ashe, tag me. I love you guys. Bye.